What is going on, guys? Teriyaki back here again with our ChiefsFanHan YouTube channel Swoga account. For me, this will be 2 days after I started the account, but for you guys, it might be for a week, or it might be a week after that first initial video. It's kind of an update to show you guys where I'm kind of at the moment. As you guys saw, we are level 36. I got up to all the way to tier 4 in I'm gonna have to turn that down because I don't have my headset turned in. So in order to combat that, we will do this to have it turned down a little bit. You guys probably won't even hear it that much anymore on the video either. But yeah. So we got to tier 4 on our light side battles. We got all the way to the end here. I just wanted to finish it out. So we are officially got our all of our pillar 1 nodes unlocked. The only thing we haven't gotten to, and then I haven't done yet, because I kind of want to wait till I'm 65 before I join the guild that I'm gonna join, because again, it may be the guild that I'm already in, and I've already talked to, because I'm the leader of that guild, but I've talked to the officers because I don't necessarily condone having alts in the same guild. But the fact that that guild is doing dark side geo and they just started light side geo, so that's get to currency galore right there for me. And obviously the only bad part is no Rolo shards very much, except for using the MK1 raid token. Speaking of the raid, they're doing the speeder bike, and then depending on where we're standing at when the new Naboo raid comes out, we're probably going to do the new Naboo raid. So I'll have some things for that at some point, at least enough to get me an attempt in to get rewards. But I talked to my officers in there, just be like, is it okay if I actually bring my alt in to get it going? And then after, so I haven't talked to them about this part yet, but I will be. They'll probably hear this on this video before I actually talk to them about it, but I will be at some point taking the account out of the guild, like 6, 7, maybe 8 months in. I'll move it to a different guild eventually, that way I don't keep it in the guild. It's just I need something to get started, and then finding a guild that will take you pre not having Geonosians is actually a lot harder than a lot of the other YouTubers actually say it is. Just to give you guys, from my point of view, it's a lot harder than they actually say it is, because they're like, oh, just say you promise them this and promise them that. It's not just about that. It's, if they say you need to be Watt ready, they're not going to compromise that. And I've had a lot of issues where they're like, oh, we can't compromise for you because you don't have Geonosians yet, blah, 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 blah. That was back when I had my OG account, which I've technically found my OG account. I was able to log into my OG account not too long ago, but I am not going to play that account all that much. Maybe a once in a very, very, very long blue moon type of thing. But yeah, as I was saying, finding a guild is a lot harder than the bigger YouTubers think it is, because whenever they make their alt accounts or their free-to-play accounts, they have a guild that they can get into, so they're just going to be like, oh, you guys can get into a guild pretty easy, blah, 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 blah. And I'm pretty much telling you the same thing by saying I talked to my guild, even though I'm the leader of the guild, to let my alt in, but I am going to be taking the alt out. I'm not going to be keeping it in there like the bigger YouTubers are, or the bigger content creators for Soga, I should say. And I'll probably be finding another guild eventually after that. So like after I get my geos up and running, I'll maybe at least a Watt unlock. I'll take the alt out of the guild, and maybe if I keep it in there, I'll probably take my leader account out and make that alt the leader account. I don't know. But it's just like, I would go into trying to find another guild to put it in, but already from my own experiences back from like my OG account and a couple of other accounts that I've created, it's a lot harder than they say it is to get into a guild doing at least dark side geo. And I just wanted to point that out because it's something that it irritates me every time I hear anybody of the content creator realm for Swell say, oh, you can get into a guild pretty easy, a guild doing rote, just if you're a new account, if you promise them like 600 raid tickets and farm the Inquisitors and blah, 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 and it's like, no. They won't compromise unless it's somebody they know. If you're like literally a brand new account, brand new person, whatever, and they don't know you, they're not going to let you in like that. So don't I'm not saying don't listen to them. I'm just saying don't expect to get into a good guild or a higher end guild like that as easy as they say you can. That's my point on that one. So yes, I'm going into a guild that I'm already in, but I've like I said, I already talked to my officers about it, and they're all okay with it. But I will talk to them again about taking it out after 6, 7, 8 months of playing in the guild. So back to the account, we are level 36. As you guys saw, we got the light side battles all the way up to tier 4. We have basically all of our hard nodes unlocked. Dark side battles, we are on tier 3. We finished tier 3 and we can start tier 4. I do have a couple 2-star and 1-star nodes here and there because I decided to not use a lot of the allies that pop up for you. And speaking of allies, I do have allies, and I did promise you guys an ally code at the end of the first video, but I forgot to do it. Plus, when I went in there and checked, or when I clicked on my name up here to check if the ally code didn't pop up yet, so I think you have to hit the certain level to unlock allies to get your ally code. But here you guys go. Down here at the bottom here, got my ally code for ChiefsFanHan. So go ahead and if you guys are big accounts, go ahead and send me some requests, or send me some ally requests so I can get further on in my regular energy nodes and cantina nodes, and well, can't really do anything in fleet nodes because that would probably be way too overpowered if you can get an ally in fleets. But here we go into where we're at. This is where I'm at currently. Over the past couple of days since I've made the first video and started the account, I did go and unlock Darth Vader. That was just to help me get through the dark side battles. So I unlocked Darth Vader, Dark Trooper, and then we ended up getting Moff Gideon, and then I unlocked TIE Fighter Pilot, IG-86, and Snow Trooper. They both were unlocked through the Bronzium packs. That's the only place that I really hate unlocking a character early game like that. Like if it was like say Boba Fett, who else is in there? Boba Fett, Mace Windu, or somebody else bigger than these two, I wouldn't have minded as much if it unlocked that character. But the fact that it was 2 smaller characters, that's just more GP added on. Even though it's like not a lot, that's just more GP added on to what you have going into Galactic Wars. So that's why I hate unlocking characters early in Bronzium, unless it's through Bronziums, unless it was a bigger character like the 2 that I listed, like Boba and Mace Windu, and I believe Count Dooku I would consider a bigger character in there as well. But we got our Phoenix all at 4 stars. I can take Vader up to 6 stars, or I mean 5 stars. We got, again, all of our unlocked Phoenix to 4-star. I'm gonna try and take them up to 5-star, and then we'll do a 5-star Emperor Palpatine and Thrawn unlock, and then we're gonna go for a quick and easy Empire team. Speaking of which, we're gonna go into squads because I do have even though I haven't put my specific assault battle teams that I'm gonna go for right away in here, just know Phoenix will be in there, and then eventually it'll be, instead of Phoenix, it'll be Night Sisters for one assault battle, and instead of Phoenix for another assault battle, it'll be CLS eventually. And then we got our we'll have our bounty hunters in there for another specific one, but I think that one you can use Empire 2, I think it is. Or is it First Order? It's either bounty hunters in First Order or bounty hunters in Sith, I can't remember. But that's what that'll be, just like the base, like get up to challenge tier 1 at least teams, and then I'll change the teams around to get up to challenge tier 3. And then here's the teams, basically what I showed you guys in the farm guide video for the first teams from pillar 1. And then once we get to each pillar, the teams will change, and then teams will get added on, at least in this specific thing. I didn't add the Zeta squad or my Omicron squad section yet, because at least to me there's no point in adding that just yet. But just know that my first like few Zetas are going to be Piet's Emperor's Trap, Vader's Piet's Emperor's Trap, Veer's is Zeta, I forget the name, I think it's something tactical something, Vader's Merciless Massacre, Bosk's Zeta, and most likely Captain Rex's Lost Commander Zeta. And that's about it for these specific teams anyways. Maybe Boba's special, or his unique Zeta, and Cad Bane's unique Zeta. Actually, I don't even think, does Cad Bane have a Zeta? I can't remember if Cad Bane has a Zeta. I'm not even going to go in there and look at this point, because it would just make to me it would just make the video longer. But I do want to go in here. So aggressive tactician, that's what it is for Veers. That one I wanted to know for sure. And then we'll also be getting Stark's, even though it's not necessarily needed, I just like to have it, is his Imperial Intelligence Zeta. But instead of, because we won't have this team unlocked right away, so the reason why I want to go for the 5-star Emperor Palpatine unlock and Thrawn unlock is because you see I have Moff Gideon here, and you see that I have Dark Trooper here. You also seen that I had Darth Vader and TIE Fighter Pilot, but TIE Fighter Pilot somewhere down the road will get replaced by Mara Jade. I know a lot of people say just farm Mara Jade early. It's kind of impossible with the farm guide that I did to farm her early. Like, yeah, I can probably squeeze her in somewhere, and I might try to do that throughout doing the videos for this account, so I might try to do that. But for now, it's just going to be TIE Fighter Pilot. And then the team that I'm not going to completely make the squad, but the team that I'll be trying to make, which will probably actually end up being our R2 unlock, is going to be Emperor Palpatine, Thrawn, Vader, Gideon, Trooper. That's probably going to be our big unlock for R2. And then when we get more troopers, because that's where Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper will go, as well as Piet eventually. But once that team starts getting unlocked, the main team we'll be using for Empire, at least PvP and other area wise, will be TIE Fighter Pilot and Admiral Piet. Piet just makes Vader faster, makes Vader do all of his stuff faster. So that's the only reason why I would make this my PvP team over Phoenix at that point. And because you have 2 legendary characters in here, but that's besides the point. But that's what my main Empire team will be for, at least starting out wise, even though it's completely different when you come in here and look back here, because it has Tarkin and TIE Fighter Pilot instead of TIE Fighter Pilot and Piet, because obviously, as you guys seen, well, actually, no, Piet's not even in this thing, so I could technically make that team and put Piet here instead of Grand Moff Tarkin. But Piet will end up replacing Colonel Stark in this specific squad. Colonel Stark's only here just because he's more accessible than Piet at this point. You guys probably heard my phone. Power Ranger communicator beeps. But he's only here because he's more accessible because of the raid tokens and guild tokens that you get. Not guild event tokens, but just regular guild tokens. So you can get them basically almost 6 times a day, because you'll have the guild tokens, because he's constantly underneath the guild tokens. He doesn't go away. And then he's also constantly under the MK1 raid tokens. So that's 20 that's 20 shards each refresh that you get, and you get 4 refreshes a day. of the shop. So that's technically 6 purchases each of him. So that's a lot of shards, alright. Like right away. Is like I said, I just need to get into my guild. I'm holding off till level 65. I might go in there a little bit before, because I think within the next couple of days I'd have to go and actually look at it. But within the next couple of days, I think the raid's getting launched. So I'd rather wait until the raid is either already launched or the next one's getting ready to launch, like 3 days from when I joined the guild. So I have an easy time just having just my Hera and Captain Rex at least 5-star and Moff Gideon to get me at least an attempt in the raid to get rewards. But that is where we are at currently anyways for the account. I might go through or auto battle some of the tier 4 battles, the normal mode tier 4 battles. I might level up the dark side that I'm using too, because I didn't level them up all the way. We're also in squad arena finally. The only issue that I did end up picking up my achievements finally, just because I'm not purchasing the hyperdrive bundle on this account, which is why we're so high on shard count for Vader. Where the hell did that go? Sorry, I was looking for my drink. My phone keeps going off. Give me a second. I'm actually waiting for a package to come in, and it's a new microphone that I purchased to replace this one, because, as I said, this one picks up a lot of things around the room and a lot of things all the way in the front room, because my room is all the way in the back, and if somebody yells in the front room, which is all the way in the front, you can actually still hear it through this mic. So I bought a kind of a cheapy, I would say more of a budget-friendly dynamic mic, which doesn't pick up a lot of things, and I can have it a little bit closer to my mouth so you guys can hear it a lot better, and I don't have to use the phantom power from my, I'm gonna call this one a cheap audio interface device. Let's see here, what did I want to do? Let's see if they got a, okay, I can do that. So I'm gonna just auto battle these because I don't really care, and because I need to, I probably shouldn't auto battle them, but I haven't lost yet. But who knows? On camera, I tend to lose. You got 2 characters that I want to hurt, 3 characters that I would want to get rid of first, but I don't know why you have Rex on that team. Rex does nothing. Oh yeah, I might lose this one, just depends. We're gonna give her her thing back. You, sir, need to get out of here. Go ahead, kill my droid. He's just gonna come back. Okay, that gets rid of that. We'll save our droid a little bit. Get rid of Anakin. Then get rid of Boba, and then Vader. I would love to taunt with him, but I know he'll die right away. Go for Vader. Once I get Vader down, I can, like halfway, I can probably... I wanted to wait on that, but it's okay. I needed to get a taunt off of, that is actually fine. Don't need a taunt with him yet. Give me my... Who do you think they're gonna go after next? Wrong person? That is okay though. But yeah, when I got into my squad arena, I was put back way so far, so I'm only making 50. I'm only getting 50 of these pretty much a day right now, besides what I get from completing my daily rewards or daily challenges. So I gotta work my way up the list right now, so that's gonna be hard, but we'll see, because everybody's basically gonna be running that new unlocked stuff that they got. And then hopefully when I get to fleet, we'll be in a decent spot. I can fill a character's gear slot. Honestly, I didn't pay attention when I was in there, but I wonder if I can actually gear up somebody. Probably not. I can do Dark Trooper. Yeah, let's give Dark Trooper at least a gear tier. Just for now. Yeah, I can do another gear tier, but I'm gonna hold off for now because, like I said, Phoenix is my main focus right now. And then I can obviously unlock all these other ones, but I don't need to unlock them yet. I'm still farming Geo Soldier. Haven't been lucky on getting his shards, unfortunately. But we're still only on his node on our Cantina battles. So we're still only here, and we've farmed that as much as possible. I can obviously purchase some of these, but I'm not going to just yet. I want to get at least above 1,000 crystals before I start doing my main refreshes that I want to do, which is 1 mod refresh, 1 Cantina refresh, 1 ship refresh, and all 3 regular energy refreshes. And 1 Cantina. Did I say Cantina yet? If I didn't say Cantina, at least 1 Cantina refresh day. That's pretty much where I want to be at crystal wise, but it's going to be hard doing that as a free-to-play account. So you might have to sacrifice one of those specific refreshes eventually, and that tends to usually, for a lot of players, that tends to usually be the Cantina refreshes. But anyways, let's go get a couple more battles for tier 4 up in here. I wonder how bad that would be. And then I have 2 of my other accounts. Here's the Splatterface account that I was telling you guys about, and then my main account here, and then another person that's in one of the guilds. Don't need the ally yet, but we'll see. Yeah, this video is mostly just to kind of update you guys on where I'm at and how close I am to getting to level 40 to unlock the Galactic Wars. The only issue is I'm being picky with who I unlock because a lot of people will just willy-nilly unlock everybody as they get them. And like I said before, you don't want to sit there and willy-nilly unlock everybody because it overinflates your GP for Galactic Wars, meaning harder Galactic Wars, meaning less time finishing Galactic Wars until you're level 85, which is where you can start simming the Galactic Wars. I might have to put a couple more gear tiers on TIE Fighter Pilot besides leveling him up too. Let's actually go and look at TIE Fighter Pilot again real quick. I don't know if I can gear him up yet or not. Nope. But I can level him up. I'm gonna just go and max level. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and max level the 4 dark side people that I'm currently using. And then we'll have a gander at some of the achievements to do. I think I'm about to unlock at least one of the achievements soon, which is like the 3 dark side characters, like level 32 or something like that. Yep, right there. It gives us 30 more Boba Fett shards. And like barely anything of First Order Stormtrooper. Dark Trooper, you sir need to actually be leveled up. I might even upgrade you at least one more gear level at this point. Yeah, let's just upgrade you one more gear level. 5 characters to gear 3, done. And then TIE Fighter Pilot. I do need to level up some of your abilities, but I'm low on some of those because I've been focusing mostly on Phoenix for it, which is also why I haven't done the other abilities that I can put on Phoenix on them yet, because I feel like I'm too low on them. I haven't touched Ahsoka or Jedi Knight Anakin basically since their initial like level up and star up and stuff, and then I'm not touching these two probably for a long time. Pretty quickly, depending on when the next credit heist gets here, I'll probably be unlocking the bounty hunters just to get the credit heist. So that's going to be Bosk, Boba, Grief, Cad, possibly IG-88, but the for sure is going to be Bosk, Boba, Grief, and Mando for sure. And then kind of choose between Cad Bane and IG-88 here. Go ahead and pick up this again. Yeah, all I've been doing since the start of the day was keeping my energy under the threshold so I could keep regenning energy, and then when I level up I get more energy. I'm trying to be picky, or trying to be efficient with my level ups. So look at my quest here. We got train scavenger rate at level 17. I haven't even unlocked her yet. This is for the Galactic Wars. This is activate scavenger ray. Activate Kylo Ren Unmasked. Train him to level 26. Upgrade 5 rebels to 5 stars. Phoenix. Donate 10 gears. I have to wait till I get into a guild because I left the Porg starter guild. Try to stop by the stealth for CZ. Upgrade 5 Jedi to 3 stars. We only got 2 of them, which is well, 3 of them, or we technically have 4 Jedi, but only 2 of them are at 3 stars, which is actually no, we do have 5 Jedi right now. Old Ben's over 3 stars, and Kanan is over 3 stars. And then we have Ahsoka, Anakin, and so Old Ben, Kanan, Anakin, Ahsoka. I feel like I have one more. And then we got our do one attempt in Pit Raid. Anyways, I'm actually just gonna do one more quick sim for a battle, and then I'm going to pull up my ally code again at the end of the video and do my usual end of the video spiel. And hopefully next time you guys hear me in a video or even see me in a video, you guys see a new mic. Also kind of got to end this video quick because in 28 minutes it will be attack phase for territory wars, and I have to scout the 2 front zones for the Legio Lex Talionis guild to see which zone we are going to attack first. And I've also got to take a look at our defenses, because last time I looked about 30 minutes ago before starting this video, we needed 1 more defense set in what I call T2, which is the top zone section 2. I'm gonna go take a look at that after this video, and if it still needs something, I'm probably just gonna throw one of my teams in there just to call it a day. Again, my Professor Cerebro account doesn't have that many teams, so I try to keep what I can on offense, but if I need to put something there, I will put something there. Alright, so there's one more thing done there. I'll probably do the rest of it off camera like I did with the others. And we will pull this up one more time for you guys to look at the ally code at the bottom. Anyways, as always, this was video update number 2. And as always, thanks for watching, and catch y'all on the next one.